What's up, guys? This is another how loud is it video. I haven't tried seeing how loud this one is yet. The last time I chronoed it, I think it was hitting sort of like around paintball speeds, so like 10 to 11 joules. With the like actual like paint, it was getting like 250 or 260 feet per second, which is not for less lethal, but I just want to see if there's a large difference between wherever it is right now. It might have fluctuated, I'm not sure exactly. I'm going to be using my HPA tank. It's not that cold out here, but it's, I don't know, 60 degrees maybe, 59 Fahrenheit. And I'm going to use this because for what I'm doing right now, I don't really need the power of the CO2. And it's like kind of colder, so I'd just be wasting it. I'm going to be shooting 3.6 gram balls. I have 2 magazines loaded up with those nylon balls, and then I have 1 magazine loaded up with the Alien Play aluminum balls, 7.2 grams. I have this Lion Claw barrel. It's like a 10-inch barrel with a mock suppressor on it. It does nothing, it just makes it look different. And then obviously I have a remote line adapter, and I have a empty CO2 cartridge in here because you need this to be plugged for this to function correctly. This is like a $20 piece. I have a different shroud on this. This was on sale during like Black Friday, Christmas stuff. I think it was like 18 bucks, this shroud. It's no longer on sale, but it's an Exalt brand shroud. This is a normal like Tippmann remote line adapter for the TiPX. This is a Tippmann TiPX. Has the pull to pierce functionality. It's just older, and then yeah, I have like a flashlight on the front, and yeah, I'm just gonna get decibel meters running, see how loud this is, run a chrono, probably turn it up, and then see what it do, and then yeah, shoot in the box, and I'll be hitting it from there. I think it's like 5 footsteps, so 15 feet, something like that, 15 or 16 feet. Forgot to mention this HPA tank. I don't know, it was full earlier. Maybe I shot some stuff out of it. It's been a while since I used it. So it's at 2000 psi, and it has an 800 psi output. So this is just kind of like a standard HPA tank. It's nice and clear out today. I got this nice sunset out here. You can't really see the coloring that great, but yeah, it's like pink and purple and blue and stuff. Pretty nice. So yeah, like I said earlier in all my other how loud is it videos, I'm gonna have my decibel meter on this table or like a trash can lid thing I got going on, and I'll be standing pretty much like right here shooting, so I'm like 2 feet away from that, or like a foot away. In my previous videos, I haven't really seen much of a difference if this is like far away or like more than 3 feet away, so I'll just keep it standardized throughout these how loud is it videos. And yeah, so I got my chronograph ready. I'm gonna turn on my noise meter, see what it's at. So yeah, traffic's like 53, 55 decibels, and see what this is doing. This is the 3.6 gram nylon balls. .328, 330, 326, 332, 334, 336, 330, sorry about that, 336. I think this is it. This is the 8-round magazine that are discontinued. Yeah, so that was it. Let's see what this is reading. 90 decibels. So I'll try a blank fire like with this, see if it gets really high. I think it's at 89.8. So yeah, right now it's hitting about 90 decibels. This is the speed it's hitting right now. I think it's like 18 joules or something. Definitely not paintball speed, because these are 3.6 gram balls. A 3 gram ball will probably be going like 350 or 360 feet per second. So yeah, this is tuned up too high for paintball. This is not a paintball video. And yeah, it's just the Tippmann TiPX. So I'm going to, I'll throw on the aluminum balls, clear out my box, throw on the aluminums, see if I have any sort of joule increase, or you know how this is performing, see if there's a sound level difference. Alright guys, back. I have not messed with the velocity adjuster. I just have the Alien Play aluminum balls in here. And yeah, I basically just cleared out the box, loaded up the aluminums, and I'm going to start firing again. And I'm going to load up my noise meter. And get on it. 238. Remember, that's a 7.2 gram aluminum ball. 232. 244. This is also an 8-round magazine. 238. Discontinued 8-round magazine. 240. 240. 244. I think I got 2 more shots. 236. Out of ammo. So noise meter is saying 89.8. So yeah, pretty much so far most of these markers have been about 90 decibels. To usually like a, I don't know, like a 22 lethal firearm is like 130 decibels or louder, depending where you're at and what type of barrel it's on, and you know how long the barrel is, stuff like that. All right, you guys, that was not exactly sure, like 20 shots, 8 rounds, 12 rounds, and then a couple of random just dry fire. So it didn't really go down that much on the air tank. This is a fat air tank. It's 62 cubic inches, 3,000 psi, you know, total. I'm just gonna, I already turned off the air valve, and I'm just making sure this is not loaded, and I'm just gonna dry fire this a couple times. So yeah, out of gas. I'm gonna turn this velocity screw up, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, to adjust your velocity, I've already explained this a few times in different videos, but this thing on the back, it's a Allen key, you know, hex set screw thing. It's a 3/16 size. This one in the middle of the screen, this is the remote line. 3/16. I bottomed it out, so I maxed it out, and then I turned it back 2 turns, and I'll see what this does. I think I forgot how many I tightened it, but you know, to bottom it out, but it's 2 turns back basically right now. All right, you guys, decibel meter. Let's see what this does. These are 3.6 gram nylon balls. 334, so 334, 342, 340. It's almost the same right now. 342, 336, 342. I'll rapid fire these ones. See if they come up on camera. Yeah, I'm using HP 800 psi, so that's why it dropped. Check this guy, 91.7. So just a tiny bit louder. These are Alien Play aluminum balls. 238, 248, 248, 250, 240, kind of all over the place with the rapid firing. Add a gas, and I'm gonna degas this. All right, you guys, turned it up one turn on the velocity screw. I forgot to show you guys, but the decibel meter was like 89.8, so it's still around 90. These are 3.6 gram nylon balls, and yeah, same setup and everything. 338, 346, 344, 342, 344, 344, 346, 344. I think that's it. It's 8 rounds. 88.1. So yeah, I'm just gonna call this one 90 decibels. Here's the Alien Play aluminum balls. 242, 248, 244. So in my experience, in particular with my TiPXs, you don't get like a huge increase in speed, at least in mine, until like I'm on the last like half turn to like quarter turn. I'll see a huge increase in speed, and I don't know if it's just mine or if most people's react that way, but yeah, I can do one more turn on this, and that one turn that I can do, the speed and stuff will just go up a lot. Alright, you guys, no ammo, nothing in the breech. I'm just letting go of the residual gas. So yeah, I don't know if it's just mine or most people's react this way, but the last turn that I can do before the velocity adjuster bottoms out, that's where I get most of the gains in speed. And I don't typically like running these, max power, because that's when you get reliability issues. So I'll probably put it like, usually, I mean, if I was using my CO2 tank and it was warm, that could possibly be higher. This has the normal TiPX valve in it, so it has 9 tiny little holes that let the air flow through. My other TiPX, I have 2 of these. My other one with the red shroud, it has the TCR valve upgrade, and that valve where the air goes through, there's 3 giant jelly bean kind of shaped holes instead of 9 small holes. I might get a higher performance with my HPA tank with that TCR valve, but yeah, like I said, when I use my TiPXs, for whatever reason, the last half turn, the power just spikes. So this is still about 1500. This marker's pretty good on air. CO2, it kind of eats it up pretty good, but yeah, I just wanted to see how loud this was and then tune this up. If I switch this to a CO2 tank, it would probably be a little bit higher than my HPA tank is currently putting out, but the CO2 really depends on how full my CO2 tank is and how hot it is outside. So since it's kind of cooler out here, CO2 probably be just a tiny bit stronger than this, but it also depends how full my tank is. So the tank that I would be using right now is like 50% full, so it'd probably be almost the same as this because it's cool outside and the tank's only half full. And then yeah, these are regulated, so this is constantly putting out about 800 psi, and the CO2 tank, it all depends on temperature and how full the thing is. So if it's full and it's a hot day, a CO2 tank would be putting out like 1100 psi or higher, and then if it's cold and the CO2 tank is full, it's probably doing like 900 psi output. So it's really dependent on temperature and capacity. So that'll be it for this one. 90 decibels, pretty much some dead fly or something right there. The highest I got was like 91.1 decibels, but most of the time it was hitting about 90 or like 89.8. And yeah, this thing's pretty dependable so far. Had a couple issues with like O-rings and stuff coming out, but that's also happened more when I had this pressurized really high. And this is very similar internally to the TCR, Tippmann TCR, or the Berna TCR. A lot of these parts are exactly the same, save for the valve and like the housing of the CO2. But yeah, thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you guys next time.